Hello, I'm Paul Deichik. Welcome to episode 9, Project ElasticSteel. Okay, I trust that over the last 8 episodes you became familiar with the warm-up and all the movements. Okay, today we're only going to focus on the stances. So we're not going to do the upper body movements, we're not going to do the light stretches, we're not going to do dynamic stretches, we're not going to do the warm-up. I trust that you can do all of that on your own. You will keep the same exercises as we did in episode 8. Okay? All the exercises except for the stances. For the stances, I'm going to show you a slightly different way of doing it. And you can do it at any level, regardless if your stances are very deep or if your stances are very shallow. To get a deep stance, there's a requirement for you to have flexibility and strength and balance and control. Okay, you can hold a deep stance for a short period of time, usually without much strength, if you have the flexibility, but after a while you're going to need strength, specifically strength endurance. For some stances you're going to need actual strength, okay, not so much strength endurance. And also for most of the stances you need balance, for some stances more than others. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the stances and add a little bit of an aerobic element. What we're going to do is we're going to move through the stances, we're going to hold them for less period of time and move through them. Okay? So this cycle looks like this. Once you get into the stance, your feet will stay in a fixed position, and anytime you turn into the stance, one of the legs is going to maintain its position, so the foot is going to go in that direction. Okay? Notice I'm in a rather shallow hoist stance here, I'm not going too deep. Okay, I recommend as a warm-up you don't hold it for too long, just for a few seconds, and you don't go too deep. You'll go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and hold it longer and longer as your time passes by. Either over time, from week to week, or even in the same workout. As you get more warmed up, your body will let you get deeper into the stances. Okay? So right now I'm going to go over everything and then we're going to do it. Here's a horse stance. Okay? If I'm going to turn into the front stance, I'm going to face at approximately 45-degree angle in direction of this foot. Okay, this is my front stance right here. Coming back to the horse stance, I'm going to go in the front stance in this direction. This foot is not going to move. The same will apply for other stances. For example, for the warrior suri, I'm going to go in this direction. Okay, or in this direction. I'm going to lift my knee and hold it. I'm going to do it in this direction. Okay? And that will apply for everything. I'm going to bring my leg out to the side. I'm going to come here, back to the horse stance, and here. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do it with everything. Okay? So here we're in the horse stance. We're going to hold everything just for 2 seconds. And shallow, okay? It's sort of its own warm-up, although you did the other warm-up, okay? So we're here. From here we're going to the warrior 2. 1, 2, horse stance. 1, 2, warrior 2. 1, 2, horse stance. 1, 2, front stance. 1, 2. 1, 2, opposite front stance. 1, 2. 1, 2, leg to the side. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Notice here. 1, 2. 1, 2, there's always one foot that does not move. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, last one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Depending on your level, you may need like a minute or so break to shake your legs out, you know. Especially as we move faster, a lot more of cardiovascular capacity is going to be required than simply holding the stances. Now, the stances by themselves is not a cardiovascular exercise. It can be, okay, but this is more. Okay. Now we're going to do everything for 2 seconds again, but we're going to do everything twice. Okay. So we're going to go, instead of left right, we're going to go left right, left right. Okay. So here we are on the horse stance. Okay. Okay, now there's a tendency just to sort of squat down and keep going. Remember, this is a horse stance and you got to keep it there for at least a short period of time. Okay, now we did everything twice for 2 seconds. Okay, so in the same workout, we're just going to bring it up a little bit more. Okay, now if you need a break or you feel your muscles are sore from this, no problem. Don't do any more. And then maybe the next time you work out, tomorrow or 48 hours from now, you will do what I just did. And then you're going to continue what I'm about to do now. Okay?